It's like a Michael Jackson Beat It video. The LA Galaxy and Chivas USA battling for the streets of Los Angeles. There's Beckham there. Look at the arrow. There's a hard foul right there. Beckham goes down and the entire soccer world is beside themselves. Let's look at this again.
You know what?
Because Jesse March is going to give old Bex a boot right in the belly. Oh, that's cheating.
I don't even know who it is.
That did not sit well here. Because check out Alex Zonica. Right there on that spot. That's a headbutt, and you, son, get a red card for that. You get ejected. An early shower for you. Second half, 69th minute of what was a chippy game. Francisco Mendoza, nice little lead pass up for Michael Galindo. It's the second time he experienced the softness of cotton. And Chivas USA claims the streets of Los Angeles 3-0.
When we came on the air tonight, we were talking about one of the biggest stars in the soccer universe, Eric, certainly, and that was David Beckham, who somehow managed to start after his whirlwind odyssey all the way from London here to Los Angeles in that 10-hour flight overnight. But the guy who stole the show was Michael Galindo of Chivas USA, scoring not one but 2 goals and helping salt this one away.
He was the whole thing. I mean, I think that the difference between these two teams, I think that the Galaxy do not have forwards that are working well together, and this guy, he got a little bit lucky on this play. He gets on the end of it, but it's the class in front of the net and the dance and afterward. This is the better of the 2 goals. Mendoza puts him in behind. Most guys screw this play up. He just taps it in the back of the net. The composure is there. There's that dance I was talking about, and it just was a full-on show. I mean, as bad as the Galaxy are right now, this is how good Chivas played tonight, and Galindo was a big part of it. You see him creeping up the charts now.
He has 10 and moving up. Luciano Emilio now at 14, the leading scorer in Major League Soccer. Now, there was a lot of fireworks right before the end of the first half, which ended 0-0, a near brawl, and David Beckham was right in the middle of that, along with Jesse Marsh of Chivas USA.
Here's the foul. I mean, there was a foul before this, and Jesse Marsh that's what he was mad about, but then this whole melee ensued, and this is where it all happened. If you just keep an eye on Harms is right there. He gets it right in the face. There's the red card. What we didn't see before was a punch to the stomach from Harms on Jesse Marsh. So that we got those 2 yellow cards, but Jesse Marsh was lucky to be on the field. I mean, after that foul and get a part of that melee, I mean, it could have been a much different game, but the 10 versus 10 helped Chivas. They controlled the tempo after that point, and it was all over. I mean, they were just the better team.
Well, David Beckham certainly didn't leave his temper behind at Wembley Stadium in London. You saw how quickly he reacted after that nasty foul, and David Beckham had a long, long way to go. So, of course, did Landon Donovan and Jonathan Borstein of these teams, but Beckham arriving about 1 o'clock this afternoon following that 10-hour flight, and he was in the starting lineup. You and I were both very surprised.
I think everybody was. I mean, talking to some of the players from Chivas, they didn't expect him to be in the starting lineup. You saw that tweak of the ankle, but he definitely got into things right away. There's that foul I was talking about, and this is the reaction that Jesse Marsh had, and you know what? This could have got a lot worse. But I commend both of these guys, but it was a long night for Beckham. He's cheering for these fans, but I don't know how much longer they'll be cheering for the Galaxy.
But Beckham, again, because he's a captain mainly, in there playing the full 90. Time running out, though, on Los Angeles and Beckham. They're really scuffling for points. They have a big, big match coming up on Sunday against Colorado. Chivas USA looks to be churning its way toward playoff contention.
They'll have some opportunities to get some points as the season winds down. They're playing against Salt Lake. They're playing against Colorado. It'll be interesting to see if they can get back in this thing. But right now, it does not look good. Frank Gallup's got his work cut out for him.
The story tonight, more than David Beckham and the 90 minutes of soccer, was Michael Galindo, the Cuban refugee, 26-year-old, who's really found a home here in Southern California, twice finding the back of the net in a 3-0 victory for Chivas USA.